In an unexpected move, residences of several journalists in Delhi associated with the website NewsClick were raided by the Delhi police on Tuesday morning in connection with a case under the Stringent Unlawful Activities Prevention Act or UAPA. According to sources, Delhi police registered the case under the anti-terror law on August 17th. This happened days after a New York Times investigation alleged that the news portal had received funding from a network propagating Chinese propaganda. Some of the journalists tweeted on social media that their laptops and phones had been confiscated. Officers from the special cell of Delhi police carried out searches at over 30 locations in Delhi National Capital Region. Some journalists were taken to police stations for questioning. Founder and editor-in-chief of NewsClick, Prabir Purkayastha, was brought to Delhi Police Special Cell office on Tuesday. Earlier, the ED moved the Delhi High Court against NewsClick and its editor-in-chief through a fresh application stating that it was a case of grave criminal conspiracy for paid news. The agency in February 2021 had raided the premises of NewsClick and the residences of its editors in connection with a case of alleged money laundering and conducted search and seizure operations. Its case related to alleged foreign funding is based on an FIR registered by Delhi Police's Economic Offences Wing. The case, sources said, relates to alleged violation in foreign funding and its use. The fresh FIR is based on information shared by the Enforcement Directorate. The ED had earlier alleged that the news portal received a sum of nearly Rs 38 crore from entities linked to China, and how this amount was used is under the scanner. People who have received salaries or remunerations from NewsClick are being probed. Laptops and phones of journalists whose homes were searched today have been seized for further investigation. Police sources said more information about the searches will be shared later. In August, a New York Times investigation had alleged that NewsClick is among organizations that were funded by a network linked to US millionaire Neville Roy Singham that peddles Chinese propaganda. It was in 2021 that the news portal and its sources of funding came under scanner when the Economic Offences Wing of Delhi Police filed a case against it. The Enforcement Directorate case was based on this case. The Delhi High Court, however, gave NewsClick promoters protection from arrest, and the matter is now sub judice. The news portal's offices were also searched by income tax officers in 2021 in an alleged tax evasion case. NewsClick's editor Prabir Purkayastha had then slammed the crackdown against the news portal. These investigations by various agencies and these selective allegations are attempts to stifle the independent journalism of media organizations, including NewsClick. The consultation of India under Article 19(1)(a) guarantees the right to freedom of speech and expression, a right central to our work, he had said. On August 22nd, the Delhi High Court issued notice to news portal NewsClick's editor-in-chief on a plea filed by Delhi Police's Economic Offences Wing, seeking direction to vacate its interim order, asking the probe agency not to take any coercive action against the news site. The High Court on July 7, 2021 passed an order directing that Prabir Purkayastha shall not be arrested, adding, however, that he will have to cooperate with the investigation as and when required by the investigating officer. The bench of Justice Saurabh Benraji sought a response from Purkayastha in the matter. According to the EOW FIR, a case was registered under IPC sections 406, 420 and 120B, and an investigation was launched. During the probe, the sleuths gathered evidence indicating criminal acts. The FIR states that the accused persons in conspiracy with their accomplices based abroad devised a deceitful scheme to obtain and receive funds for undertaking activities as per instructions received from their foreign-based benefactors by disguising the funds received as foreign direct investment. After seeking protection from arrest, the petitioner Prabir Purkayasa joined the investigation, and he merely provided the balance sheets of PPK NewsClick Studio Private Limited for the financial year 2017-2018, 2018-2019 and 2019-2020, but failed to provide closures of the balance sheets to check their source of revenue, expenditures, end use of funds, FDI and fund revenue from foreign entities, stated EOW. The Press Club of India expressed concern using the hashtag Defend Media Freedom and said they are monitoring the developments and will be releasing a detailed statement. However, it should be remembered that freedom of expression doesn't mean a license to say anything that goes against the interest of the nation.